Adom TV Premotobre Kasee Facebook/Adom TV Kasee no ho braho like comment na fe wo de share no so aye adwuma Go TV 176 DSTV 280 awiami amesom mo midi de afia amankwa tamaklo yada siasa mu akwaba afei eni de kwa so yentie se de nsem ni nkyeremu ankasa etie be nafuo numuni ene abusua ne adofo ya wonmo ewo keta ene ne mpotamu nsuyire ebaye ebeto wo mo free sabre bepem sabre amanugu so kasai baby a yenuanu makwa ahohia mu wode wonti beto no ayedene eno enam so bi amenedie wo mo de chawpe mu odin na Adom TV amane bone kwame anumadu ho eto nsem no so
Enanumuni ena epomunso ebom framaden den ebetwifa enipa wo kita so ema bebre na ejapade asese na enanumi achi Adom Kasee ede aproboko piemu ewo honom no omanfo a we ne we se wo ho akwakodi mu bi echemu se bibiara ema wo honom a ebetimi ababeyi o mafiri wo hawa wo ni mu baabi krempa ebi mu beda ayeden pa ne senti se duru anwumre na so pe baabi ada ewo se wo community center ewo honom
yehia aban mu a se on twane ni enhwe keta kaji kope ena keta ekro a abubo ye ho ahia sala kope amuchinu those places na nsoni sesenyina no ye pese aban onye na ombua ye cause ye yina ye nipa baako ekro ha no mu se ya ye ni bebi akọ
oche him watch free aban no ye honorable Kufuado
Assembly member owo honom amenyo kwashiga ene Adom Kasee atwetwe nkomo no wukire mu say
we thank the NADMO that's from government. They brought some small relief items, though not enough.
We understand that that's was able to take care of about 30% of the victims.
30? No, that's not. They brought. We have 3 people sleeping in one room in the community center. They brought 7 mattresses. How can that thing be about? No, because this thing has affected thousands of people, 1,000 plus people. So bringing 7 mattresses to a whole community like this, I don't know what they expected of it.
Esukufo bi a wote ho no de to Adom Kasee no mu se ebra wo ye ne Kasee yi ba ye wontade a wo hyede ko suku won krata ene niema ahodo bi a wodi sua de nyina ensuo ya fako
me school me books ni na say tama me sorry efim panu so mi ni na akoma hu ba kumpo mi bag ni nyina bibia akọ me be hu wo ensuo ni se ma soki ayeka kranti ma hatam se Monday du anam de akona so books ni de agi se ma menya ska na de atofu frama
afen so temamufo bi de to aso say
nsuo no epoano no or the step anytime bia nti mi angasa me call madam fo ni chen aha na me da anytime bia aha na me da endo anajo ene ahụmachi ena mi sorry couple mi kokra mi nya hwi
ngofo nyina dede ye ni hwi akwakwa hwan mmobo matrix ko beda sukuru enye bi nkokro ko ha enye obi kura bi mbeche emu no mu deda ho no emu nye no memu nye ye tu aba ma ban se obehwe obebua ye so mwa bi amma
Adom TV Premotobre Kasee na se de Midday kan de to dwado yenua ya womo ewo kaji kope womo ekwa ahohiahia mu pa nti kwame anum ewo ho bebi omdo omuti beto aye bibi ho de wo hunu no nya po da ho dada na mom epo no na ebuban nti agi kuro no efa bi aboso mo ahohiahia mu na kwame anum ewo live view anase ho tie ne no edi nkomo se kwame wote yenka ye mo akwa abado ba Adom TV Premotobre Kasee so enti mayensa nko na ye ne kwame anum ni nkomo mfiri kedi kope na yenua no makwa ahohiahia mu no de ono ade na ne ehunu de ode bia breye de ekoso wo ho ode ye ni nkomo kwame woteme nka ye mo akwa abado ba Premotobre Kasee so
enti no efia enra ye ba ye na bia ye ko ye keji kopa ene ya fa keji kopa abefa blekusu aba sala kopa ana krobia keka ho saa no na tidal waves ana se poasoche edin a ese nkrofo nyama ewo keta ha ana yeguso a ye di eche na biaya mejina sesi a ye frɛ no agavaji na agavaji hanum so no ye ba ha no se nkrofo fie nkrofo nyama nkrofo dodo na nyama na asɛe wo hwɛ bechi a wotumu sane a ndan na ɛwɔ ha no bi abubu a roofing ɛwɔ so ɛyiyi wɔ hɔ saa na destruction a tidal waves no de baeɛ no ɛyɛyɛ afei wohwɛ ha yɛse yɛ ha no nso na yɛkɔ ayɛ kɛseɛ paa ndua ɛwɔ ha yɛ ndua akɛseɛ ɛsan sɛ ɛpo asɔkye na no ɔdene no nyama ɛtumi yɛ ani sɛnea ɛtumi tutu ndua no ɛna wohu no ɛnti ahanom no ɛnso broni bɛka sɛ the level of destruction no ɛyɛ ase fam ɛyɛ adeɛ a na wɔn ha ɛpa akyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ na so far yɛanya ne ntiaseɛ sɛ nadbo de mattresses ɛna anaasɛ mpɔn mmɛda so ɛna nduane kakra aba deɛ nanso mugu so a yɛka sɛ wohwɛ nkurɔfo dodoɔ ɔmo ho aka aban mu anaasɛ nadbo nyɛma ɔmo de ba no ɛnhyɛ da ɛndɔɔso assembly member baako wɔ ha mpɛ sɛ mene gyegye nkɔmmɔ ɛda se Adom TV so nie ade si ya Sunday bɛsi ɛnɛ no asetena mu ɛte sɛn wɔ ha
meda se meyɛ Honorable Johnson Agbekosuze Adina Electoral Area Assemblyman ade si yɛ no ekwesiada esi kwesiada em sɛ ɛnɛ ne 6 days ɛyɛ awerɛhɔ paa nti sisi a mo aba ha deɛ em sɛ ɛpo no ayɛ kam kakra nti a mo sɛ bibia ɛnkɔ so ha but fi Sunday any Monday no na ha krapo na tise no ɛnyɛ ɛnyɛ kra maayɛ
ɛna ne tiaseɛ sɛ bia na ɛgyina nyina na ɛyɛ bia bia nkrofo fie wɔ ha ɛna sisi a ne nyina ɛkɔ
ɛyampa bebi a yɛgyina sisi agyina no maybe yɛgyina obi dɛm krapo wɔ ha no mo aha nyina na ɛyɛ dan nkofo fie wɔ ha nyina wa uhu ha nyina nkofo dan nkofo fie ekyire hɔ no nyina nkofo fie bebi a ɛpo no asɔhye no ɛbɛsi sisi ano krapo no nkofo fie na wɔ hɔ nyina nti ye pa government achọ say ombeye bibi immediately maye because ya bre ye nim ye beye ya bre de ya ka omunye hwe but say de ye pa omo achọ say omumbra no mbehwe ye nti ye wo ketu south hanom no ye bisa ye ho say ye nya Ghanaians ana sa na ye bisa ye ho ye nya Ghanaians ana say omo ye nya Ghanaians and omo ka che say ye aye free ketu south no ye nya Ghanaians say Nana Akufo-Addo government president ene a ye nipa ewo ketu south no yesu ye ka ho mane ye president ene yesu ye to abama no se onya 2 ana se 3 vote ewo ketu south a eno so ka ehihye no ansa na ye to no se oye president nti ye sro mo se mo benye bibi ewo ahama ye enye say one day so mo ben ya na se efria na eko 2 months a ekwan no every epo no eko kwan no be se 50 meters pe mi ka se endu 50 meters krapo enti se ekwa we epo no betwa ekwa we mu a enya ade ankrofo every ket ebekwa aflawo no obi antimi mba enti ye pa government acho se o menye bibi maye
na ekwa ben so na ye te se mutimi twinsuo no afri a ekwa ben so na mo ye no
ye di ye copper pumping machine e di betwinsuo no ekogu lagoon nim enti ya anya ni saa na ka mo ba ye sisi ade aha nyina na aye flooded
relief items ben nadmo mba no support ben no mo de amam so far
me da say nadmo buy it was say we buy no affect 3 communities affect Agaveji Amutin Salakope any Adinami electoral area no nadmo buy no ombe market to serve 30 mattress no ye chemu 10 Amutin Salakope nya 10 Agaveji nya 10 Adinasu nya 10 omo my cooking oil 15 cartons and ye chemu 5 omo my blanket 30 blanket ye chemu 10 omo my rice 30 bags and also chemu 10 omo my bills 6 and chemu 22 omo my rubber bucket no me say ye chemu be say 35 and I say 40 mo hono
e obviously sanya ma no mo say endorse and the numbers no te say nkofo mo kan ya no
one say now the mo di baye no ye da won say omo di nyama na aba now so endorse pe adinati say me household be say 45 household ana adena 30 into nipa be say over 340 something ana adena 30 there omo de buy no ye chiche mo nkakra now so ye pa macho say next time so mo ba omo pa de amu yedu kakra emfa mbrɛ na ye mfa mboa ye nkrofo no nkrofo mo hwɛ no ye pe nkrofo obi NGOs ni nkrofo mo hwɛ nyina no ye pa mo acha say so mo bibia mo beboa ye no omo nyina mo mbra no mo beboa ye because sesi ano ye ni bebia ye beda ye ni duane a ye bedi ye ni ntare a ye behyehyɛ ama ye school for no nkora no nkora mo nko school biom because omo gugufie nso na from school atare nyama no akɔ nti uhu a school for no ebi hu na titi eduane asi wɔ hɔ no mo kora bo nti ye pa amacho
me hu sɛ wo hwɛ camera no kyerɛ hɔ a bia hɔ nom no ɛhɔ na see the first project no ebesi ye nanso uba ne nkyɛn kakra ɛhɔ nom so na nkrɔfo no be structures no asɛ ɛwɔ hanom ɛnti no Agavaji electoral area assembly member so ha maybe say menene a train komo. Yeah, so that is where the sea defense project ended, and you are telling us that as from that side to other parts of your community there was massive destruction. How was the situation?
The situation is very terrible, as you can see to yourself. All the houses were here, and then the tidal wave took away all the houses, and then that's the major road. The sea continued hitting the road. Very soon too, that road too will be washed away. And there's no place for us. Now, for us to relocate our people to is very difficult. We don't have a place now to relocate our people. So this thing, how long shall we continue calling on authorities to come to our aid?
With the relocation bit, we understand that you've been given some tents sort of to keep the people. How about that?
They bring in some tents, but it's not enough for our people, because now that we are looking at a place to feast those tents at, so the tent that they bring into is very bad. We want a new tent for our people. They have already used them before, so they are. When you see how they are, it's very bad. So we are calling on Adom. What they bring into is not enough. A lot of people were abandoned. A lot of people were not given the item to. So it's only few that receive the item. So we are calling on the numbers. The people that are victims, they are about 1,000 plus. So they bring in something getting to 100. So how are we able to share those things to our people? It's very bad.
So what we are seeing currently are some of the destruction by these tidal waves?
Really. Those are the evidence for this destruction of the sea wave. So it has taken that house per se. So you can see the people over there. They are the victims. They are homeless now, and where they are sleeping to is very difficult. When you get to their structure, they don't have the bed. They don't have a lot to. They lost a lot of their properties there.
Right. So yeah. I want us to look at the sea defense project. You were having some concern about the sea defense project. What exactly is the concern? Because yes, obviously we can see the projects, and then those areas were not affected. What are you saying about the project? You said it is not being done well, or what?
Yeah, what they are doing as sea defense is not the proper way of doing the sea defense. What they have done is the groin. They are just pushing the sea. Instead of them to drain the sea for us, to collect sand from the sea to the coast, they are now collecting sand from the coast to cover the other areas, which is very bad. When they can do the proper sea defense by drilling the sea, I think it will help much.
We understand your people are also winning sand along the coast. Have you stopped that? Have you asked them to stop that practice?
Yeah, here I would say categorically that what my people doesn't win sand here. So what they did is that what they go on fishing. That's the only thing that they do here. Sand winning, they don't do it here. Yeah.
And if you are near Kosovo, Salakofa, Agavaji, and Adina, and Kosono. And in the other Bremo or Koji Kofa, Ninano, Adia, Nkrofomo Ebre, 1 year or more, Waka, Afe, baby on Beda, and a young Mudajunipa, Yagusuaha, and your Meso, Yabako, other areas, and answer communities for Frobia, or Monswaka, Asha Sena, or more Setsina, Etie, Kwamianum, Keta.
Apanti Kwame Anum no bash that's over commerce ho bibia bi ho na de abrem why ti anwumre so de okan ya de bepie ho bia nso ubenya bi atie me anto Premotobre Kasee no so na yomomura yensem foforo emu se wa wonim se committee na atena se committee benya committee a wo mo edi nkomo afa LGBTQI+ ho ensensem ne bill no one more atena se na coalition ne religious leaders human rights for ena omudi anobaba yes when he saw cashier the course of Adom TV it was so
ekuo mienu a edi kan ede wonsem ekoto udwa ene Coalition of Human Rights Ghana ene Concerned Citizens of Ghana ya akotampaw ene Professor Tichiwa Menu ene Kwesi Prempeh edi wanimu. Ekuo yi ekire mu se saa bill yi etia Ghana yemere konini etite nipa fa ahodie so na eye esom enhye eno opese wode eto Ghana for so esenti wode to udwa se e wose committee no etena se na obo wotiri mposa nyaade a wobeje saa bill yi ato no mo manfo koso a eme wani je wonfa ahodie a owo dada no ehu ensemu a emrenim ni akotampa ene Professor Tichiwa Menu edi to udwa eni.
Opinion poll conducted by the CDD that showed that 93% of Ghanaians would not want to have a gay person as their neighbor. And I'm saying that it is all false with the Pew Research Center results that the representative of the Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council also cited. Now, a lot has been said about alphabets and the never-seeming identities. And this is because in the bill, there is a real confusion between sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression, and sexual characteristics.
Enwechi ena nsori ku ahodo Ghana Pentecostal Council ene Pentecost Church enso ede wonsem ekoto udwa awoboabo amranimfo ene asofo ahodo ano ya wo munyina ekasaye ekire se ewose emahye ejisa emrayi etumu wabra won twentwen so kra.
The best is to curtail situations where children are made proselytes and the vulnerable through the new media where their gullibility will be to their clear disadvantage. We know children and other vulnerables, they go online and they are so gullible and you might end up, your innocent child going to school, coming up with funny ideas, and we seek to protect that segment of society. Finally, the Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council therefore throws its full weight behind the bill and urges alacrity in the passing of this bill into law by the Honorable Parliament of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Premotobre Kasee na oguso ehwero. Na wotwe mu nsuo toy. Ewi akire adehye ye wo adenta eti ahodwirisem. Ebra sukuu ni abemu okuma akra mfie nso. Nsuo na to akire oye se wo kofie. Se ka bi ye wo ho nsamso bi ye ni so ti akra no. Nsuo no twe ne de ne kwa amende wato na nanom nsie do. Amrahye bedwani a wogina mu de ma amanfo wo adenta ka no. Be mensu na nsuo yi uhu se sun pram no fisa nsa na rahosem yibesi na ya ade a waka san kampanifo nhwendi hu ana moma won na ankosi hwia enam so ama ye do be yefri mu de koso Adom Kasee etoso
Abofra wadi mfie nso anidin ene Prince Wisdom Mawuna wonya ne nkwanhyiawu ewo adenta abaton pesua so no ama omanfo wo honom areho kese na aka omo abofra na wapon suku a wokofie na ensanso bi e wo honom ansanso yi abubu enso to no woduru honom no ene wotito ma enso de ne koya ne namfofo mpa no ne nenam osunya afrefre nipa nanso obi biara entimi anje abofra emrahye bidwani Adamu Ramadan ekopie honom no wodi ni so de nsembi atudwa se ensanso ye wo honom a enyi emre bi wo kai pa sa wo mrahye bidwafie wo sore ye eka ho asem ekire abidwafo nanso wo ka sa asem no Dom Kasee wo emrahye bidwafie ebo asem iguye ne senti se ne ra ho a na ne ra ho se abofra wadi mfie nso a daache obetimi abe bibi papa ama Ghana watimi akofa sa ensanso a enye iso enya ne kwanhyiawu ade ba ko esa ye ne ya ne se abofra yi ono nko a ene ne maame ba ne senti ade a esi wona bato mpesua ne so no areho na aka no
na mpa ya mebɔ ne sem emma saa ha no mam enso nyankopon enim ne hyehyeye ade ba ye ni na hopefully God willing no minister say ye be hye dwuma na se ko hu akwala na e ho de sen abra ko chi akwala na ense be na na ma me ka chi ne ma me de kasa mpontumi nkasa ne ma me nesu ne baba akope na wahwe no 7 years
emrahye bidwani asan ede ensemi ato abidwafiefo anima osoafo amoakwata ede ato nanim se empanyimfo behwe na animu ya watimi aye bibia fa se de asie no ebi ensibi
because we onimi hia na okachem se ochina nyame adoma ni nhia se hwe kwan be fa so aye sa bridge na ma your community because I mean one life loss is too many. Ni say ye sign train bioma sadie ni sense biom
Gomwa Dominance District Police Command Nachre enipa miensa bi a wo mo ye langas fo na de enti a ya kire wo mo no se wo makodwiri nkrofo dan agu abra court ma won kwan bia Adom TV etwaso
Aposifo a womo ogumu Adom na se de betu dwa se womanfo yi a womo ekoye ekodwiri eye choba ene adan hodo bi e wo empatamu no eguye sa womanfo yi na momo enkita nkrata womo edi free court ana woni di kodi sa adwumadi ensem bi esan betu dwa no ekire se nipa bi ma womo esusu se womo eye langati womo kire mu se papa bi a womo efre ne se Kofi Agema ene suma asafo yi se womo enkodi sa adwumadi Nipa baako bi ano odi ne dwumadi awo beka hwe choba ene Adom TV etwetwe nkomo wo de tumpanifo enim se enim yi an wo mo emeye omomoa
me ba hwe na me report ma police e wo Dominance na police fo ko hwe ti wo mo de ho aba ti hwe document a wo mo kura ya wo so wo de ko yesa adwuma ti me assassin ye wo mo de a ti se ye wo de a me de document aba able police ti wo mo so de wo de ba se de a be ya asomdwe baba wo mo but the right we know ko hwe assassin a the ayene de na o ma kire
ene hu se kofo be omo ye be 15 any operator driver ba say ho omo dia nto me duru ho ye hu so master say omo juju ye dwan so hu hwehwe ye nkwan na de ni egu ye o Saturday no ye kan a o man kasa nti ye ko police station na ye ko report ye all they said no mo say bibia ho ye dwan ni ye table say bibia no mo say canopies ye try ye bibia ya bi no mo say nyina ho
o ma man ni notice a one say bi we ya wa de impumtu o ma be say ade na o man ka hwianchin say o at least manimpa no 1 week na 1 man say assassin ya media nti mbese media project ana misimi dan because of who sika na say who tumi bia any kwan say nka o yisu no we yisu we da say nimpa na de a nimpa no so o de sika ni moja wa bre na da ya ade no wa say ne keke nti yes say this time no mbran ye adwuma man because as omo muni bi no omo bre wa Ghana omo bre angasa because omo ni okamafo ugo police station at least nimpa no weska na we could bribe 2,000 10,000 no that say if case na a foolish case
Bambofo ye wa Asante Achim ofose e wa Asante Achim South mensini mu se bronya mu a ne ye keka kro no ne koba ne senso ana abone fosam adolso nti wo mo e ba ba yire wo nyuma no mu ye pa se be ye nipa bi a wasusu adwene bone e wo ne manfo so no obetumi ayi won mase ombetumi ayi age se me no mienu wona wonsem obie ankrankra ne nyumakuo e be so won mase e wo akade fam bambofo yi ni Adom TV kase edi nkomoi
Aposifo a womo Asante Achim ofuase e de abetudwa se bronya ye yebesimu yi womo e de enema ahodo na egu akwam se ne omanfo a womo ebobokro no e wompatem ho no wono ebesi woni kwan na womo enam sa ensemi so e de adesede eto omanfo anim se womo maye omomoa se ne omo benya akade a womo ebetimi de aye won adwum Inspector wo Asante Achim ofuase police station Amako Collins wo de sansem we etudwa abra kanimra hyebedwani a wo Asante Achim South Alex Kweku Kranche e de motorbikes ahodo ekomo omo se womo emfa eni womo dwuma
sesi ana yenya afidie bi sei no nipa no afre kra ye ho be ha am ye du ho ma se obenya kwan adwane kra no entumi masa ye betumi ama ye betumi aduru ho ntem na bia ya chi nipa na ye de na afamra kwan so se nia emra ne tie we ya ebe hye nkra me atumi ato ayedwuma die ni so kire se eniema bi se nkan ye ho a etomre bi a na wunya ofre bi kura na ne ko na ide o so ofre ka efi ba bi so okra na nye ka adwuma nkura bebre wo ha wo de ka kokra ya na etomre bi a na ye de
na wena kanimra hyebedwani ema Asante Achim South Alex Kweku Kranche ede to aposifo anim se womo nsem a womo ede ato nanimi wasom enti obekoso abo aposifo yi ama wono etimi edi won adwuma yi
Omaho bambo enye aban ko a ene ye na sede se obo bia ho ban ankrankra so wo mu chefa bi na ne eye me de pi se eye kuroba kuro yi ofuase ase emu mrantie mienu
Kojo Brako Sapon a ono nsuso ofuase East boye assemblyman e wo ho no ono nsuso e de to Adom TV anim se
police fo na wo ha ni sua enti ame wo mo bre ye twe wo mo ha ni ye twe wo mo ha enti ye sere se Sebabia buying for police for being come home my own nose. Said the Baya which me a bo, Yamantem home by.
And your post is Sahin and Ankasa, Dr. George Akufu Dampare, and on air transport owners, and your drop of water, Yamantemu, Ashia, New Mudim Comobe, Sir, a finny quay, Yanam Quenchiano Dorso, tea and water to the Nemu, about one woman bedim Como, Quaya, you never faso near Brum Quenchiano. Adom Kasee man both with DHE, etwaso.
Well, Inspector General of Police George Akufu Dampare enhyiemu a wone womanfo a womo ekita ahyen ene womo nso moya transport owners ehyiae no aposifo yi edeto ahyenkafo yi anim se no akwanhyia ama ne hono nso bebree enam sansem we so ana Director of Public Affairs ewo aposifo asoeye Alexander Obin ede efutuo ema ahyenkafo se womo enhwe se da ne da no womo ebedi mraso na ama akwanhyia ekoso ewo akwantempo so no abrase wo kyeremu se CCTV cameras a womo ede abobo akwan ahodo nyina so no ebehwe ahyenkafo a womo animra so na emra no atwe wona so
onyina ato wonu mutu aka omusha de nam so makwanhyaba ya kan ye no uchichemu a ebi fa police ho o TV ebi so fa ka ko womo me ka ko bodi ho djuma no ebi so fa driver fo ebi so afa road engineers and road safety managers ti otie ya on there wasi osum nefa aiwum police total general police osum esanint anamo also to di kan se bambo no ye bo kwan so na e ho fomo a na wo se ni ya on pim konechi bonanim kwan be fa so ma prosifo abeyi sugampadi ayadwuma ama won a won ni mra enam so ma kwanhyia no wasi ano no obeye
driver phobia womo nsuso ene Adom TV etwetwe nkomo ede to yen sentrofo enim se womo nsem bia womo ede ato aposifo enim yi womo ogidie bebre se aposifo ebetu hwanamon sene bema akwanhyia ekoso ewo mamu ano eno nsuso abrase
de bede na se bebre wo ne sa wo de breye nem se ne nsem na waka no se ye wo station ha ye control drivers no watu bia ma ye se ye no nkasa ewo niema bebre ho hye na odi ama ye no ye de beye adwuma na de kana me se kakra me kan ho asem che no backdoor ni se won so bia sori osenka road no ye dual carriage na de but ye nim system aye o me ye nuru ho esikasem because the ayo kuma simple to friends and akra yenhwe yenwie da president kufu abeso ho by oniema kitinkiti bi wo ha se yehwe na won aye won atede won ya ebeboa
mayenkwa asawase abato mpesiane so wo asantemantam no emumrahye bedwani ya egwo ho honorable Muntaka Mubarak nene wo se aban ye otisudi ohunu Ghana former bokra enunti anefu wabuo sede yekoso ade achi ade sen sede etie ni adwumade so no ode ne kasa etudwa wo kirem sede adrobafo asusu adwene se wanhwe a wo mbeye ye kire no ta omachi evi se ewoso wo mu ye bibi na aban ne hunu sampa fu wabuo no kwa ekoso ade chi bia no ehadwen
afu we mina no ye tusu se oil no entra $50 na ekodu $60 a it is $10 na that so ina no yes e mfaso na aba Ghana enam say ye net exporter no anka de ye use no edoso sen de ye ankasa ye tu a because de ye ankasa de no ye ni na kwa de ma this e koto bi be kan e de it so amani enye yi but enam say ye net exporters no in actual sense de ebeba e also ye na ye use a ebema ye de na koso no the aban be here say already we budget $50 and now we estimate say asamko we be raise $1 billion and now say ne ako $60 e kwa kone na around $1.3 billion and 300 million no we be $100 million now they are pushing Ghana for they are now more use no na ye dey no apart from kakra na still we be nyam for so because our target was about $1 billion yes. Even with say we $100 billion say we are $1.2 billion that is what a sensitive government does but because aban we are so insensitive no omo de umu an say sika na say ombe boabo sika no enti enam eno no despite this leverage na ye wono debi omo ye omini atonten ana de obia ka no omonte many transporters in because many disable media fancy member of parliament and you know sebu oh Ghana in terms of more sebu ya mencha de won famen ko ka ho but more chiro taxi driver also sales also wo corner ba ansana sebu watimi aba ko homa na ekoba na se wo tofu fan say 100 cities no de yeduma the whole day obi a watimi akoye sales asam ka bia 70 cities na watimi anya 30 cities bi watan fuel no back 100 cities na watimi anya 30 cities bi dia kofie na nne 100 cities no this is what the 150 etum na wa yeduma ni wi a obewie no he will come back to what do you call it 200 na 200 also okoye 70 what you say 70 aka 130 even fuel na what toye eduma no kra no wa boka 20 yes say one the money then no bedi that is the challenge.
The TNA owura Muntaka Mubarak no memenda na se nwure wahia da chehne na ya to so de adu so no ne atwagui na wotwe mo na efiada ne mahodo bebre twagui ya ne ya bobi achi ne de abroad na the fanti do e be kana sama kire wachire enti ene se wa prompe ene wa house no ye mo akwa
me so
na wa nkototro
ene de ye se ne wi atwagui je o se ye de bre ahwefo
enti edo so de he na o be mayati
on se na wotwe nsem bebre na course emu ebi ye rem ebi nso so wote a na je se na ba ko a edi mu akotene pa eye GPRT fo ne Adom fo eku ahodo wo Ghana nse wo ye wona dwen se obekọ strike no se ya wada no nka obekọ na nka me twa ni mu se nka obekọ na eja ega yetime de ayeye ni enso amaso ense bekọ akohwe emu nsem na de omanfo so kan wo social media nso ye de abre ahwefo
eno ano no nti se wa prempe be ye krado me ko na ode de atwagui atwaso
the atwa so na ye dream din ene se wa prempe na on se na watchi eniema bebre ene course so na wonso ko social media okwokyere wadwene senti ye de bro na de edi kan wa asemi mu na watchi wote se eye konongo odumase esukufo bi ntawantawa bi ebaaye ema ba ko wo ba ko se kan asisi asem no akodi court a omo ehwe ni mu se omo be kan asem na wi na afedi asotwe esem no omo de ama no ye nhwe mu nsem
dia in our custody, we continue with investigations, and then you update the court as to where we have reached. We have within 6 months per the Juvenile Justice Act to finish trial. For that reason, we have put up an investigation team because you don't want one person to do the investigation, then slow down proceedings. So the command has added 2 other investigators, chief inspector and 1 inspector, to the original investigator to ensure that we are within the time frame.
Sporting Shishemu no omunye until some being Shishemu na wie no yen for mon cotton. Yes record say anka yemo mbe esan so mo yenkwara na Juvenile Justice Act na kire say sakwara eya ade a enye na ofom mra na ese say ye mani bail na yɛde ɔne na wofo efie eba court but esan so munye hwehwemu ni nwie ni ntino court ampene enti eso mo nkɔ emra ne se 1 week ɔmo sa amra back
ekofo eche omadwen ewo sa asemi ho na o share entry Samuel asema o kan say o see we as a nation have pampered these children for far too long na je say emofra ne yajeje omo so ama say omo kɔ suku a de omo pebia e na omo ye afen so when will parents see that we stop corporal punishment and spoil the children na je say emofra no say woni omo wo fie na wo ye bone na wantia na eze de be free ekire aba no wankasa wani enje ho ye nko comment foforo so na we so e de eno say we ene nana sapon owura we say bullying in schools should be a thing of the past krachi o trotena na wa tro ni ya my why we say bullying in schools should be a thing of the past na just say sa enema na uko school a we senior bi any junior bi na senior ne so kokko say nso bre me wan kwa na je say ye boro no sa na me ni na etuo entwa na esuo so say if you defend your children's mistakes one day you will hire a lawyer to defend their crime. Not just say o buy ade wo fie na say wantiana. Wo de ho no mo say so akwakoye bibia. Ye hu bi da na afi say o kokofa lawyer. Obi onimu mra na okoka asem no ema wo. George Chumesi and so say SHF students saying he removed a knife and chook. Na just say eda na asem ne ba ye no. Abrantie bi an wo kasa won wasi chook na just so they say kan ya wo no. O SHS enkasasa. O kambrofo na no waka ni na say bibia atoto na kwam yenko asem foforo so na wo hwe na wo twinze so a eye keta omo nso epo ewo honom eyiri betwi fa omanfo a owo honom so ama wakọ ahohiahia mu pa na omo nsam omo kan ne se emmoa emaye ne senti empanyimfo enti emeboa omo yenhwe eno nso so de efri mu bae ye enyame na mi yiyo
Miankasa no kra meba me free oyibi ana me free ena meba krum ha no minda baby a nso no epoano no or the step anytime bia nti miankasa me call madam for ni chen ana me da anytime bia
me school me books ni na say tema me sorry efim panu so mi ni na akoma hu ba kumpo mi bag ni nyina bibia akọ mi ma me nyama na oton bibia akọ ye hu hwento oton sa biscuit ni nyama ni nyina akọ nsesi a ye ntimi nda hanso hwiamba ye ndi hwi nti ye dware pe ahantu ye ntimi ndware nti ye kwa akọdware obi fie ansa ye betina ha se nti ye nya hwi esi a me wa ha me ntimi nko school me nyama ni nyina asem
wutie abaye ya wokase ya oye school ni a wo chese ne niema ni school ni ema sese wodi ko school nyina ensuo yi ayiri afa no na eye dog kwame ede a wode ban say you guys are living in danger all along na say a free emretintin nyina wo ma omote sa ba bi a epone wo no eze omode omonkwa ato danger mu hu no say why don't you guys relocate adenti ena omo entu na say ono so na dwen hwe no no Randolph Kumidie ne say government should come to their aid. Government should come to their aid. Strong sea defense. Kachi. Strong sea defense. Na eno so na say as they say abankra guso e ka say omuguso ye sea defense or wanti wo kire say aban enkoso na wanye ne sa we so Moses Sampene so say they should resettle the community. Na just say oma omote epona no no as say yetimi tu omu nyina free honom na omokotena baby foforo unim say na watching so eye GPRT for any ahyenkafo ku ahodo bi owo Ghana ehia ya wo ye nsentwofo ehia mu once someone no work nyina ne say eye eto ahodo bi a ewo fango so no ebe ya nka aban enti emunum emfri so say fango bo ayeden okọ adwuma ebo no nsia sika obenya ne se odi ni nyina ekoto fango ne senti sanka aban anya omo beti atie ne eda no na omo se eye ya wada ebo awia 3 pepepepepe se oye taxi driver oye trotro tipa truck motor rider bia se odele safo ehye ni botom wonye adwuma ye nhwe ensema omo kan
enti sa taxes na ye ka ho ne ade nyina no ye se aban yi so onyi a ye de meka no kore wo mu de akere mu ekina consider ya water ya water no pa ye adwuma kopem be 3 o'clock free ho no ya pon Ochina ye ugoda ya water ye adwuma kopem be 3 o'clock ya pon.
If somebody is here listening, I'm telling them they should get their food basket ready. They should prepare everything at home.
Say, enke botre na omo pon ya na nka menso makokra me boss say na eja. Say try abo menso be spenters nti ma me nante embo no nsia na me du fi na enso amane sa na obi adwentre Bernard Enchel Esel say, hey, but on that day the surge go come town power so me there I go work for the money. Na say ochiremu a em say oye Uber driver na say taxi driver nti e bus anu na so obi e peka wo no de say ada no e no be yedma na say de mpanyimfo ne kan nka wonti o hwe yi e na afa so Or say on the more serious note, the government is mankind and gifty. Teten so said, please do it from the morning, 3 p.m. How can we return home after work? So when someone make it is a ubeti tianka ano papa na no I in sharp in the yes and on say ya kano ye mba jumananka bibia added than a Victor so say, are you the one who brought the car for me? As a ojemon so ochikao. I will go work like never before. Hey, as a enkadian penny for canon. Omo de asemna to the enson Ibrahim and so say good news. Those who are having girlfriends since no more under Uber or taxis. Let's just say omo girlfriends no or no omo nanka ebeko ye ama omo yenko ensem fufuro mum. What I said now what you so work so a post for Emma when we how kobo rira a fear ahudoma which ma a bukata for but for castable from internet frosters na sanko free which rema will bunko for faster washishe muache and a wakochi omen so and running castle with the for name mum what you almost said what your more equakoye and shishimu yen share the see
omura hono omu ekobobo Nigerians for no akono. The Nigerians go on go. Foreigners be anka ho. Kobo mo apono bie no. E dan bia ye bie no na Nigerian for no wom. Ye chi wom. Ye sanya enema bebre from ho. Ni nyina no ye chi Nigerian for no. Aduenu ensia. Ye nya laptops aduasa baako. Yinya sikan yinya phones bebre yesan yinya enema bia ene nuboni a friend wi no yesan nya bi ye de omu nyina ba police headquarters Central East Police headquarters ye be yen say ye be ye hwehwemu
na chese ensema esi ye ewo kaso no baby a omofre honom Iron City recorte e de ne say so what's your evidence that they are doing fraud? Is it a crime for someone to own a laptop or a phone? Na just watch let's say yes ya kwachi nkofo omukuta laptops and phones no na boni say obi bekuta sa na ema ni bia na dwentre no Edward Saba said the exercise should be done in the whole country. That I said the all pattern is o Ghana fa na nyina yesi fie bia mensa wom urewure fie ahudo mu a wagidi ye pa say aposifo ebenya sankofo bi wontin ka yemfa nko Ghana fa na nyina na bibia ne dana kwem Billy Ajekum say great work done yes wo bo aposifo na baso fixing the country in progress. Well done to the security apparatus of the country bro futility or bo aposifo na baso. Or him chase to say lack of decent jobs forcing them to do evil. Let us say, chairman, a mebuna enye jumanye, ena amasa enema na aba. Na baby, I drew no a video of the day. Who's an awachi and send baby, ye mame, a evangelist and so enemuna. O man phobia or ye a fan who ni young crochet. President, I want direct my Mr. Kowachika Krama, why? Let me be another nakwem. Mena me de the HGO Ebremo, me din ene sawa prempe. Ye free hanom no fia man kwa tamaklo e de ensem na aka no e betwa wo. Ye be san ye hia. Fire Kowachika Kra. Kowachika Kra.
Yama mwakwa babi mi ada sawa prempa se de HGO de abreye ye to akase no so de du so no ye red aso masagina. Se se bambofo nyina age atum ti so wa mo ani anna ho. Ye beche obronya obedi wa fiase na osofo prince usu asiedu e wa penkwa junction de ekoso ho so omudi so na woni so prince de obeche usisi a prince oti enka ye hwe de ekoso
ya wotime kan e wo studio ho a baby a me gina ise ne odi kan editu dwa no me wo apenkwa junction eye baby a traffic light ne e wo no Adom TV se ne da ne da monim se red aso message na campaign ya fatu ye hunsu se ye ko traffic light ahodo akọwe se ye nuanom a wo mo atwi moto no se eye ade a wo mo edi mra so niema ben na atosin a wo mo emfa nye djuma na Adom TV afato ye ho so na ya kyerɛkyerɛm na da ne da no ama akwanhyia ekokɔ so ɛwɔ akwan ahodoɔ so no abrase yɛntwa mfoni no enkyerɛ mo sisi ano sɛ mehwɛ mensa ebenkum ha red no ɛna asɔ no nti cars ɛwɔ hɔ no wɔn gyina moto a ɛba no moto mienu bi ɛba wɔn nso so ayɛ sɛ wɔn nso gyina kama sɛ kura deɛ ehu sɛ campaign na ɛde aba na manfoɔ ate aseɛ eti hwɛ moto a wɔn gyina hɔ no obiara ɛhyɛ ne helmet moto mienu ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ no baako ɛhyɛ helmet mienu moto baako nso ɛwɔ hɔ no broni baako na bibini bi ɛte n'akyi wɔn nso so ɛhyɛ helmet sɛ deɛ wɔn agye atum broni ne deɛ slippers ɛna ɛhyɛ no wɔn hyɛ boot ɛno ɛna ɛtɔ si ɛwɔ mu na yɛhwɛ sɛ deɛ odi anim ne so ɛhyɛ ne jacket na nka monya reflectors bi ɛde atoto so broni no wɔn hyɛ reflector eti helmet ne deɛ motwa mo nyinaa mo hyɛ helmet meka sɛ helmet mo motwa broni ne hwɛ me o hyɛ ne ti kyɛ sɛ Adom TV aba ha eti no daa ne daa yɛhwɛ sɛ ɔmanfoɔ a wɔn akyi moto no wɔn ɛnam a wɔn ɛbɛhyɛ wɔn boot deɛ ɔte n'akyi no nso so wɔn hyɛ boot eti mi yɛ sign ne kyerɛ wɔn sɛ mo nhyɛ boot pɛ na kyɛ sɛ wɔn ho sɛ sign na aba kyɛ sɛ wɔn nyɛ dɛn ɛnhyɛ boot eti daa ne daa yɛhwɛ sɛ mo a mo akyi moto no mo bɛfa mmara na mo di mmara so eti no broni no ɛna ɛhyɛ kɔna hɔ no ɛna bibini ɛhyɛ n'akyi no the moto no contour green and aso no broni ne passenger no ɔwɔ akyi ɔmo hyɛ chalwate but helmet deɛ wɔn atwa deɛ odi anim nso hyɛ helmet kama yɛtwa mfoni nso ɛwɔ ha akyerɛ mu a yɛ driver beebi a bɛpake ahwɛ red ne so ɛkyɛ sɛ mirika load ɔde twam driver ni red asɔ ɛwɔ sɛ wogyina beebi a wɔbɛgyina ɛyɛ red na asɔ yi baby a begina
me break na me break na
break na fail na je so o kire se ne break nti no aya na hwe ne ma ye why akonhye nti enti no ye hwe red na na so e wo no wa ho no ye hwe ye nua no moto we so moto ni a wa begina ha yi wa hye ne helmet kama wa hye ne boot a hye ne jacket je so no de wo twa red na aso wasan so agina say na ye hwehwe say Adom TV efutu a yede ma omanfo omutwi moto say red na eso a na omagina no say de ye hu say efutu a yede ma omanfo no mu di so pa eti say na mu di so de ye hwehwe say akonhia no so ebekɔ fam Apenkwa junction traffic light ene red aso masagina etefia man kwa wo studio na say otime kan Because red saw was a message. Red saw
message. That is Papa Pantino. Prince also see do near turning cafe up Apenkwa Junction. No, me and so now young concern for fro emu na ene any fit pepepe. Ghana de papa bi. Yaman penida there be JJ Rollins. Oto anonymous here don't ya yen kaidum na busua yere emma ehunu ne wonye se afini. Womu kunu womu papa womu ntene nka arehu yie de course de womu kan ye Adom Kasee etwaso
November da etoso edumienu ewa afia pemienu ene eduonu mu ena Ghana mampanyin dada Jerry John Rollins oye nyankopon de na afinie a ebusiafoi akọ asoredem ekokai orayi na ebusiafo ensama woka ne se eye arehoma omo esan eye ade a edin ema omo pa esan sese wodwen se de wo papa yi woni ho no mu biema na ye ade a wentimi emfa wonadwen emu na omo de wogidi ye pa se nyankopon ena akrakra omo mu a ede ababedu sabri esan se wure ya woni ho biemu yi e kamia ye se ye wona ho den ena eni ho.
Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rollins was a man who one cannot forget so easily. His loving and charismatic demeanor struck everyone he met. And for Mom and for us, every day brings new memories of who he was. Larger than life, but still a simple personality with so much warmth and compassion. As a young father, your love and care knew no bounds. To quote from Mom's tribute to you, and I quote, "You took pride in your fatherly duties. There was no task too tiresome or bothersome for you as you sought to take care of your young family." You struck a chord with the ordinary people of this country and could not fathom why a small group of privileged class had taken over Ghana and consistently mismanaged it. You and like-minded colleagues believed some action had to be taken. The rest is history. Probity and accountability were not just popular words associated with Jerry John Lawrence. You did everything you could when you were leader of this country to live with the ideal and to convince all Ghanaians to follow suit. The journey of combating corruption has been a complex journey for Ghana, but while you lived, you never stopped championing that cause. We're still far from where you wanted your beloved Ghana to be, but your ideals and what you stood for will continue to haunt those who choose to cut corners and achieve undeserved riches at the expense of their people. And this applies to both politicians and non-politicians alike. Your environmental credentials always preceded whatever you did. We recall on some of our trips when you would stop a convoy and together with your security detail, extinguish a raging bushfire before proceeding with the journey. This is not a tribute to Dad.
Nyamenfa kanema penny JJ Rollins nekra NCA. Yenye no suna Adom TV Premotobre Kasee na hanam DC midindi efia amankwa tamaklo mata krente wakwa ni editor Priscilla na director Chiamia Mwako dakwa ye editor so for Israel. Yima any team ni nyina nyamishra mo Premotobre enumere no nsia Kasee na yede bebram fire for fire etwaso.